And then when I'm taking my luxurious bubble bath, I'm going to read this bad boy. I have so much stuff I have to do. I'm so sad. The death card, I was all like, oh. Hello, loves, and welcome to my weekly vlog. I was just trying on this dress that I got off Poshmark and decided to see if it went with this hat, which admittedly is a bit much. I am thinking that I'm going to be reading A Blight of Blackwing. A Plague of Giants is what the first one was called. I liked it. It's very The Witcher-esque. You've got a bard who's telling the events of a epic story or battle that happened. Very D&D, very Game of Thrones. Okay, work is over. I have more boxes so that I can do a mini unboxing haul and chat with you guys because I want to let you guys know what this whole thing is about. And then when I'm taking my luxurious bubble bath, I'm going to read this bad boy. Let me open these. Maybe this was a bad idea because the bags are so loud. So I figured that it would be nice to do weekly vlogs, not necessarily reading vlogs, not necessarily studio vlogs. I wanted something kind of in the middle most weeks, share what's going on and give you a little bit of books, give you a little bit of art, and give you a little bit of vintage. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. These technically aren't going to be every single week, even though they're weekly vlogs. What I'm going to try to do is every couple of weeks, I'm going to take a week or two off and then continue the weekly vlog after that. So here is a vintage glove box. Okay, yeah, so I ended up getting this 1940s looking dress. I think it's probably an actual 80s does 40s because that's mostly what you find. Got this button, which is nice. I like the button, but I don't actually know if that screams 40s or if it screams 80s. I might swap it out. Would probably get rid of the shoulder pads. Oh no, I actually think I know what this is. I'm always like afraid to open these because I don't want to damage whatever is on the inside. I ended up getting this velvet. Please stop, sir. Stop. Thank you. I got this velvet night robe. I'm so sad. It only zips down halfway. I thought it was a robe. There's a couple of stuff. Oh yes. I ended up getting pinafore skirts. Yes. Yes, Hunty, yes. So I actually got these from the Glambassador here on YouTube. So I got this as well. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. And then this skirt, because I struggle with getting skirts. Oh, it's Vivian Holloway. Okay. I'm nervous. Yes. Okay, so that is it for the clothes trying on. I now need to put stuff back together because I made a mess. I have so much stuff I have to do.
He said, "Bathing having full. I need a word. You might want to slow up. I'm not. I mean, you won't get me down the stairs that quickly. Oh, right. Sorry. We should try there. We should. But she said, I'm happy to see you. I mean, what's the
Plague of Giants, the first book. Mother and warrior Talend is a soldier who has already survived her toughest battle, losing her husband, but now she finds herself on the front lines of an invasion of giants, intent on wiping out the entire kingdom. Scholar and spy. Dervin is a historian who longs for a simple, quiet life, but he's drawn into intrigue when he's hired to record the tales of a mysterious bard who may be a spy. Rebel and hero, Abby's family has always been hunter, but he wants to choose a different life for himself. Embarking on a journey of self-discovery, he soon learns that his destiny is far greater than he imagined. Set in a magical world of terror and wonder, this novel is a deeply felt epic of courage and war, in which the fates of these characters intertwine. Good morning, loves. So it is Thursday, April 14th. This is a go into the office kind of day for me. It is currently 7:47 a.m. I actually don't usually go in this early because my first meeting isn't until a little bit later, but I have an early meeting today. So I've been up doing stuff, mainly packaging some returns. I am wearing one of the dresses that I ended up getting yesterday. Yeah, and then I use these dress clips. I'm mostly going for a warm autumnal look, so having this like cool blue dress is difficult for me to style. Fortunately, I did get these clips that have little blue bits on them, and I've had these earrings for years, utilizing what I have the best I can. I love this dress, but I'm so mad that it doesn't fit with everything else. I'm trying to do a capsule wardrobe style thing with my vintage, so everything goes together, because like I can't afford to get a million things. I'm just starting off. So I was all like, this is the color scheme I'm going for. This is what we're doing. And then I go and buy a dress that doesn't fit. That's what happens. This non-alcoholic drink, fancy schmancy stuff to try out so we can feel fancy schmancy with all of the other people. And then for game night, she got fun beers for everybody interested in that kind of thing. Okay, so I just got home. It is super late. It's like 9:40 or something. I ended up playing Salt and Burn with my coworkers for game night, and we had a blast. It was so much fun. And then last night I realized I didn't give you an update. I started reading A Blight of Black Wings, which is the second book in the Seven Kinnings duology, I think. Yeah, I'm enjoying this so much. It didn't take very long for me to get re-immersed in the world and kind of remember where we left off. It's easy to pick up, and I think the idea of these Seven Kinnings were so interesting that like I really early on was like, oh yeah, this is the story where you have to do these trials to get the powers of, and every time you use it you're taking away your life force basically and growing older until you die. Very taxing on the people who do it, and that's just a fascinating idea. So immediately I was like, oh yeah, it's this story. And that's it. Catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Today is Friday and I'm in just a cozy sweater kind of day. We're not all dolled up. I think we're going to try and focus on printing Patreon rewards between meetings and after work. Get as much done as we can. I will say that I want to take a lesson from Kiwi and just lay in bed all day. Wouldn't that be nice, sweetie pie? Can I join you? Can I just lay in bed with you all day, please? No? Okay. Why must I have responsibilities? Like, why? Why? So I also got these Oxfords that I'm testing out to see if they fit and are comfortable, because they weren't when I first put them on. They're stretched a little bit, so now they're significantly more comfortable. Whee! Whee! I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I finished all of my morning meetings and it is currently lunchtime, so I thought it would be a good idea to set up my envelopes for the Patreon rewards. I have a bunch here that are blank, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to try and start printing off the prints while I complete the rest of my meetings in the day. So hopefully I'll just have a bunch going on in the background as I'm working on other things. Okay, so work is over and I am finishing up envelopes. I only set up the envelopes during lunch. I didn't actually do the addresses, so I'm doing that now, putting on stamps. I'm trying to use up what I have February and March. Now I just have to print everything out and fill them up. I stamp the outside with the tier stamp and then I write the month that it's for. That's something that I started doing the last couple of months just so that it's easy for me to keep track. Getting off topic, since I'm doing all of this Patreon reward stuff, it's the last month of physical reward. I'm kind of taking a break, but I'm also not taking a break because I'm still going to be doing updates, but I've definitely paused all physical rewards. So April, there's no physical rewards. May, there won't be any, and so on. I'm thinking of holding off on the physical rewards until next year. But if that all goes well and it works out and I'm able to get that and there's not a bunch of issues and, you know, the move goes well, then I might do the Patreon stuff sooner. But I don't know what I want to do. I shouldn't go back to doing what I was doing before. I was overdoing it. Like, I was just doing too much stuff and no one really cared. Like, I know my patrons cared because it was a thank you for them being my patrons, which is why I wanted to do it, which is why there's part of me that wants to continue doing it. But it didn't get me more patrons. It didn't help me achieve all of the other stuff that Patreon is supposed to do. It kind of just took all of my time, didn't help grow stuff, and kind of just made me tired. If you guys have suggestions on what kind of stuff you would like to see on my Patreon, let me know. Right now, it's just update stuff. So I do a chatty podcast every other week, similar to the Besties Chat video that I do here on YouTube. I talk about similar stuff, but they're different. So if you, for some reason, ended up being a patron and a YouTube bestie by joining the little membership down below, you would get different content, even though you would get a sort of long form chatty video or podcast from each of them where I'm just like talking to you about stuff. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what other content. Good morning, loves. It is Saturday. I'm going to be doing swing dancing tonight, but because it is a full moon, before I get all dolled up and ready, I figured I would do a little tarot reading because why not? The death card, which most people think is a bad thing, but it's actually a really good thing. Okay, so I just finished my tarot reading and oh my goodness, I started crying. That was kind of like really what I needed to hear. I'm just so grateful and hopeful and I'm really looking forward to the future. Not gonna lie, when I did this morning's reading and I pulled the death card, I was all like, oh shit. I freaked the fuck out. Like, what's gonna happen? Because I've got a bunch of crazy stuff going on and this card was all like, yes, you've got a bunch of crazy stuff going on and that's okay. Like, don't worry, new beginnings. Out with the old, in with the new, baby! I pulled the death card and it was the best thing that I could get. Hello again. So I am all ready for tonight. I ended up doing my hair. I've got my cute hat on. I'm going with this dress so I could wear these dress clips that I absolutely adore. I feel like I'm just like showing you my cleavage. My bad! I also have these cute Art Deco inspired modern earrings technically. Anyway, I was working on my planner since I have some time. I realized that I can share my weekly vlogs early with my channel besties. So if you join the channel membership and become a channel bestie, you can see these up to a week earlier than everybody else. In addition to the bestie chats where you get the deep dive behind the scenes, regular updates and all of that goodies. So yeah, I'm thinking of ways to make the channel memberships even more awesome. And again, shout out to my current channel besties. You guys are awesome. Like, I'm still amazed that anyone is joining the channel membership and that there are several of you still on Patreon and still joining. I am still doing Patreon, but I'm not doing physical rewards. That will be on hold until either later this year or early next year. But I am going to continue doing updates behind the scenes and stuff like that for my patrons. I've been filming lens clips for them so that they can see what's going on. So I'm feeling really good about like the memberships and stuff like that. Obviously you don't have to. We're cool just hanging out, saying hi in the comment section, liking the videos, or just simply watching is all super appreciated. Thank you guys for being amazing, by the way. Just thank you. Thank you for being you. You do you, boo-boo. If I drip wax all over myself trying to get this thumbnail, beach! Do it for the tube, baby. I don't know why I keep saying baby. It's like I'm Austin Powers. Whatevs, bruv. Let me add this Patreon lens video. Oh no, it's a photo. Ready for tonight, baby. I've been feeling so good about yesterday's tarot reading that I am literally having them on display. I am seriously filled with hope for the future, just like good moves. I feel so happy and so full of love. Oh my goodness! Okay, I realize I didn't give you guys an update, but today I'm supposed to be doing the live show for the dating plan. I started it last night, and let's just say this might be my new favorite romance. I always feel like I should preface this with I am a big romance fan and I am pretty lenient when it comes to a lot of romance because it's just my favorite genre. I expect the cheese factor. I'm totally down with this. I think this, regardless of that, is actually a pretty good story. I didn't realize that I liked the childhood crush to enemies to lovers thing was something that I'm here for. But oh, am I here for it? Like, here for it. I loved this. Oh my god, I love this. I love the characters. I love the chemistry. I loved the family aspect. Oh my god. All of the family. Oh my god. Oh, I am passionate. Who is she? Who is she, baby? Sarah Desai, I love you. I love you, ma'am, for creating this masterpiece. I assumed stupidly that I would be like, about it, but no, hunty. I freaking loved it. I loved so much of it. I loved it. I loved the main character. I loved her nerdy quirkiness. I loved the fact that she was an introvert. That, I don't know. There's just, okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I love it. I'm excited for the live show. I'm gonna go in on this book. Okay, about to go live for the live show. You can see me here on the screen. Hello, loves, and welcome to the live show. Today we're going to be talking about the dating plan. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Until then, bye! Thank you everyone who joined me for the live show for the dating plan. That conversation was so enjoyable. Just like hanging out with you guys and talking about the book. Oh my goodness. You guys are amazing. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Now that we have the live show out of the way, I should probably continue working on Patreon reward printing stuff because next week I want to try and package everything. But I also want to work on planning out my next art challenge. So I want a challenge that's a little bit more forgiving and then also gives me more time to really plan things through and come up with something really cool. So I'm thinking the next thing I'm gonna do is a weekly illustration, and then every week we can create an illustration together as part of the weekly vlogs. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I would like to start up drawing every day again, but not be as strict with it. Hi, sweetie. No one wants to see your butthole. I love you. Oh, you pushed it to the side and now they can't see me. Kiwi, I'm trying to film a video. Why are you like this? Nope, you are mine. I love you. Say hi to, oh, okay, fine. Fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and work on some illustration ideas and then maybe also print out some more Patreon rewards. I'm procrastinating the Patreon stuff, unfortunately, which is a problem. Like, I really want to just get it done. I'm gonna try and work on that, but I'm gonna wrap up this video here. If I do anything really exciting, you'll see it in next week's vlog. And I guess that's it. Thank you so much for being awesome. Include this emoji if you made it this far, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye! Books, tarot, magic, and vintage galore. Don't take me seriously. What?